sailors, and welcome to Malmö Segel Sällskap and to the 48th World Championship in the International 505 class. Malmö Segel Sällskap is proud to have you here, and we are very glad to see so many 505 sailors and their families at this event.
Well, it's good to be here in Malmö, and I think we're very impressed with the facilities here at the Segelskap. We've got good launching, and there's a good clear water, and it's not too far out, so I can see that we're going to have some good racing here.
The 85 505 assembled here in Malmö enjoyed close and exciting racing after the early morning rain had cleared. The breeze for race 1 was southeasterly and offshore, given frequent shifts in pressure changes across the course. The former world champion Wolfgang Hanger and Holger Jess take the lead on the second beat, closely pursued by the Danes Hans-Jørgen Rieber and Henrik Bull. Hanger and Jess were never headed and finished ahead of Rieber and Bull and another German pair, Klaus Lehmann and Martin Schöller. At the start of race 2, the wind has veered towards the south and increased. The British duo Terry Schutzer and Christian Debich got the race away as pathfinders and were among the leading pack at the top mark. Christer Bergström and Johan Barnen came strongly as the race progressed to finish a close second behind Hanger and Jess, who scored their second victory, making them early favorites to regain the title they won in 2001. Day 2 brought more exciting conditions and closer racing. Both Bergström and Hanger picked correctly a shift and finished first and second respectively. The third day presented a different challenge for the fleet as the wind came from northwest. Although the breeze was steadier, the fleet had to contend with an exceptionally strong current. Hanger and Jess stamped their authority on the 505 fleet in first place in races 4 and 5. In race 4, Pinell and Hunter were second, ahead of another German team, Klaus Lehmann and Martin Schöller. Christer Bergström and Johan Barnen were fourth, and after them was a tough fight.
Well, we've had 5 races so far and a good mixture of wins. The first day was 2 races in light breeze. Then we had a real stormer for the first race on Sunday, and I think most people found that one very exciting. It went a little bit lighter on Monday. Today we've had this postponement, and it looks like we're going to have light winds, so by the end of this week we're going to have a good range of conditions and a true champion, I'm sure.
started. For race 5 the wind has dropped, but the current increased, which contributed to 3 aborted starts. The need to have regard to the current meant that the wind shift became of secondary importance, making the race rather processional, with only limited place changing. Wolfgang Hanger and Holger Jess took their 4th first place in this race. After a postponement of over 4 hours in the hot and sunny conditions waiting for wind, a gentle northwesterly breeze settled for sufficient time for the 505 fleet to start the 6th race. The initial shift has caused the race committee to move the top mark for the 2nd round. Hamlin and Allard held on to lead Tocklin and Priegenhorn, with Christer Bergström and Johan Barne working through to 3rd place. Championship leaders, however, remain Hanger and Jess of Germany, who although finished outside the top 10 places, still remain a commanding leader over their closest challengers.
Five classes in this national high-performance dinghy. The boat is 127.4 kilo. It's a quite light boat and it's built out of epoxy and carbon fiber, so you can use the boat for a long time. It's very stiff and strong. If you look down into the boat, it might look a bit complicated, but all the lines and controls has a function. You can adjust the forestay and the shrouds, so it's actually possible for a great variety of sizes of crew to sail the boat. The boat has a spinnaker chute, so hoisting and retracting the spinnaker is very easy. Also jibing with an automatic spinnaker system, pole system is very easy. Most of the crews uses high aspects jibing center boards, so the boat will point very high to the wind. As you can see, also the rudders are high aspect. This is a quite big extreme rudder, but it works.
is the start of the 7th race on 31st of July. And the rabbit is SUI 8569. First rounding on the 7th race. Finish on the 7th race. Seems like the Swedes made it before the Germans. The first weather mark in the 8th race. There's the start shot. I heard no protests. We got the motor. Of the last race. The American boat seems to be in the lead. Going to be very close. The American do it? Yes!
Thank you very much for all of you who came here and made this championship a good one for us and for all the others who've been here. And thank you very much, MSS. You have done a great job.
May we see Germany 86-26, Wolfgang Hanger och Holger Yes.
Oh, watch out!
Please hold it, please.